Hey folks, and welcome to Brick Talk TV Live, and welcome to the third part for this Natural History Museum modular build. So if you joined me in the last couple of streams, we got up to bag 19 of 33, and we managed to do the ground level and get up to the second level here. As you can see, it's slightly part built. And if you missed it last week, this is the section we're currently building, which is more of a space theme, and we've also got some Lego history exhibits going on there. So we're going to kick off and continue that build today. We also built the was it Brachiosaurus last week as well, so we've got that already in position, and we've finished the ground level off. And you can also see we've probably got a few minifigures as well, with some staff from the museum and a mother and a child as well that's going around the museum. So we're going to continue today from bag 19. I'm going to try and get it all done today, but it might be a bit too much for NAS today, so we'll see how far we get, and if we don't finish it today, we'll continue it next week instead. So let's go into zoom mode, and then we'll pick up from bag 19. So this is where we got to last week. We've got the planets around here. We've got a little rocket exhibit. Over this side we've got the Lego history. So you've got the pirate ship, I think it's the tree house, and the yellow castle. And then we've got some more how they built space travel. So you've got a rocket there, and you've got a little buggy, moon buggy there. And this is where the staircase is starting to come up as well. So bag 19, we're just building up some more walls. It's time to prep for the windows, I think. So to start us off, we're going to need 4 corner bricks. 4. We're going to need a couple of 1x1 bricks. We've got some 2x3 bricks. 4 1x4 bricks. And we've got a couple of 1x1x3 bricks as well in this olive green colour, and we're going to start to add these bricks across the front here where the windows are going to sit. Hey Brandon, welcome to the stream, hope you're good. So we'll start with a 1x1 here just behind this window in this desk and exhibit. Then we've got a corner brick, 1x4 brick goes across, so you miss out the windows, and then we've got 4 there. We've got one of our 1x1x3 bricks, 2x3 brick goes on next. Then we have another corner brick here behind the planets. Do the same on this side. And then we're going to go to a 2x3 again. We have another 1x1x3 there. Then a 1x4. We've got a 1x4. Picked up a 1x3 by accident. 1x4 again. Then we have our corner brick here, and then a 1x1. Hey Alexander, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all good as well. So we go first layer of bricks along the front. We're going to continue now and have another layer of bricks going across. And for this we need another couple of 1x1s again. A couple of 1x2s. A couple more corner bricks. A couple of 1x3s. We have 2 2x3s, and we've also got then 8 masonry bricks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the masonry bricks are going to go in our windows with the bricks facing outwards. So a couple of those either side of the window. Then we have a 1x3 going across. Then we have a 1x1. Then our next set of masonry bricks either side of the window. Then a 1x2 brick. Then we stick another 2x3 on top of the other one. Then we have a corner brick. Then we repeat that on the other side. So corner brick, another 2x3, 1x2 plain one. Then a masonry brick either side of the window again. Then we've got a 1x1 that goes on next, followed by another 1x3, and then of course the last bits we end up with some masonry bricks again. So the front is starting to build up, as you can see there. Then we're going to continue to build up this front section again, so this time we need 4 1x1x3s, got a couple of 1x1s, again another couple of 2x3 bricks, 4 corner bricks. Another couple of 1x2s, plain ones. And we have again 8 masonry bricks. 3, 6, and 8. Now we've just got some plates left to do, which we'll do in the next wave. So we start again with the masonry brick. These are going to go either side the windows, actually all the way down, so I'm just going to put them in ahead of time. Then we have a 1x1 which goes on the corner this end, followed by a corner brick. Then we have a regular 1x2 again. 2x3 goes on here, corner brick. Our 1x1x3s are going to go on the front here, but we haven't put anything yet. Then we repeat on this side. These go on the front again. Then we have our 1x2 here. And then over this side, 1x1 and corner brick. So those are the bricks for the front, so you can see the height building up again. Now we're going to put the plates on. So for this we're going to need 8 of these 3x3 corner plates. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we also need 4 1x1. These are in brown colour. Just plates again. And the corners are going to go into the corners of our level actually. So we've got one there, one down here, one on this side. We have one on here, one on this side, one over here, one on the end, and one at the top here. And then on our 1x1s, they're going to go either side of these windows here, and the same on this side. And we're going to add some more. So this time we need 2 downward facing brackets like this. We've got a couple of corner plates in olive green and a couple of 1x2s in olive green. We have 4 1x2 plates in brown, and we also have 2 1x4s in brown. So 1x2, first one's going to go in here in brown, same on the other end. Then we have one in brown going in down the front on these sides. Then our 1x4s going in here on this side. Our downward facing brackets are going to go in between our 1x1x3s that we added in. Help support the white pillow once we start to put that in. And then we get our 1x2s here and here. And then our corner bricks or plates go in there at the front. So now we just added all of the plates around, but of course we've got some gaps. And for this we're going to use a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1x10, and then we've got 8 1x6s, so we're just going to fill in the gaps. So we put 2 1x6s in here, and we stick our 1x10 across, and continue with our 1x6s at the back. These will also come down the side here. And on the far side, and that's going to be the end of bag 19 now. So we've just added a layer of height around the walls for this level. Now to bag 20, we're going to add some more bricks. a much bigger bag. It's also got the windows inside and a few other plates for things as well. So to start with, we get 5 1x6s. 5. We've got a couple of 1x4s as well, and we're going to add these across the back, going across here. So the 1x4s just go each end of this wall, and then we're just going to add the 1x6s, 5 of them across. Just to raise that back wall up. Then we've got a 1x4 that we need. We need another 5 1x6s. We have a 1x2 jumper tile, and we have a 1x2 with studs on the side, brick somewhere. There it is. We're going to add the jumper tile to that 1x2. That's going to go in after we put a 1x6 at the back, in between our sort of area here where the Brachiosaurus comes up. Then we stick a 1x4. Then we're going to leave a 1 stud gap, stick 2 1x6s in, leave another 1 stud gap here, and then stick another 2 1x6s. So it looks like that now as we run across the back wall. Then we're going to add another layer of bricks for that back wall, and for that we're going to do 2 1x6s, 4 1x4s. There's the last 1x4. There it is. We need a 1x4 with studs on the side, a couple of 1x2 bricks as well. So we start again at the back, 1x4 and a 1x6 and a 1x2 goes on. Then we have a 1x4 goes on next. Our 1x4 with studs on the side goes on next with the studs on the inside. And another 1x4. Then we have a 1x2, 1x6, 1x4. So we're moving up to this. Now we're going to do some art that's going to sit on the wall. So I'm just going to move this out of the way a second. Try not to break the Brachiosaurus. And we'll start with this plate here, this tan coloured semicircle type thing. Then we're going to put a quarter circle in dark blue on. We're going to add a 2x6 plate in tan to it like this. Then we'll add another water tile. Then we'll add another of these semicircle plates to the back. Then we'll add another 2 more. This is giving us a planet type canvas to work on as a picture or an exhibit. So now that's all done, we can add in a bright green 1x1 round with a pin in the top corner here, and there's a white quarter tile. We go on here, followed by 2 bright green 1x1 tiles. Followed by a tan coloured quarter tile. Going on the ends. Then we've got another white quarter tile that's going to feed into this one. We then have a semicircle style tile in bright green, goes on the ends. Then we've got some quarter tiles. Make sure I get these the right way round. Is on there, and then another 2 that are going to go on the bottom. Now we've got this. We're then going to get a trans clear arm like this. We're going to stick a white cone on the end with a trans clear 1x1 round plate. This is our rocket, and then this is going to clip on to the pin that sticks out with our 1x1 round, so it ends up going like this. You can see a rocket flying across the sky. There's a note here that says it's a large map of planet Earth showing the projected orbit of a new rocket. How far will it travel? What will it discover? So this is then going to go onto our back wall with the 1x4 that we stuck on with the studs. So it's going to go on here. So we've got that picture now stuck on there. Then we're going to add the windows into the back, so we need 4 of the taller window frames, and of course the window inserts. We're also going to need 2 1x2 plates like we did the other week. They are topped with some 1x2 plates, then they're paired up like this. And then these are going to go into this slot here at the back on this side, and then the same on this slot on the back on this side. So they're in position. Then we're going to add some more green bricks to the front. And again, we've got 2 2x3s, a couple of corner bricks, some 1x1 bricks, and a couple of 1x2 bricks. And we're going to start with, where are we, about here. We're going to stick a 2x3 across there, then a 1x1 goes on, then we have a 1x2 and a corner brick. Do the same on the other side of it. Here goes in there, 1x2 in here, 1x1 on the end. So just building up that main window in the centre there. Then we have randomly a large anchor piece. We also have 4 archway pieces, similar to what we saw on the layer below. And we need 4 1x1 plates. We're going to add the 1x1 plates to each of the arches that we have, just into the bottom, just to raise it up a little bit. These are going to go into the gaps we left at the back. 2 of those go in there, facing inwards, and then the other 2 are going to sit on the corner of our 2x3s that we just added at the front. So these are lined up here. And then our anchor, which we got here, is actually going to sit on the jumper tile that we stuck over this way. So it's going to hang down there behind the Brachiosaurus's neck when it sticks through this hole here. So we've got that on that side. It's a bit of a nod to the Lego Pirates, I think. Then we get another couple of 2x3 bricks and 4 1x2s. And then we're just going to add around our archway, build this section up a bit more. And again another couple of 2x3s and 1x2s. And we're just going to add on top of the ones we just added. It moves up. Now in that gap, so in this gap here, we're going to stick the windows. So for that we're going to get 6 tall window frames. And this is going to be arranged in a 2x3 configuration to fill in that window. Of course we need to put the window inserts in. short on window inserts. Still have one in the bag. Yeah. One stuck in the bag. We'll stick these into twos and then we'll slot them into the window area. So there's our main window then in the centre in place. Then we get a 1x6 plate. We're going to run that across the top of those windows to connect them all together and level off here as well. We get two downward facing brackets. They're going to go in the middle here again, just when we continue our white pillar going up. And then we've got four 1x1x4s which will continue either side of the bracket and up the front of the wall. So you can see we've got this column moving up ready for the white pillars that we'll build and continue up from the lower level. Then we get two 1x8 plates and we have a couple of 1x2 plates. Going to run these right across the centerpiece here. Now 1x2s are going to go each end. Then we're going to connect the two archways here. For that we're going to get four 1x8s, a couple of 1x4s and some white 1x10s. So we start with 1x8, 1x4s connecting together. Add that on top like this, and then we add the white, one stud in from each end. We just repeat that again. And these are then going to clip in between here to add as archways then as we look down the main museum level. That's the end of bag 20, so go on to 21. More olive bricks to add to. There might be another exhibit or two as well in here as we move round. So we're going to concentrate on building the side bits up because the centre bit is fairly high now. So for that we need 6 1x6s, a couple of corner bricks, a couple of 1x2s, some 1x1s. We've got 8 masonry bricks, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I think we're good to go. So masonry bricks as always either side of our windows on this side and here. Also on the other side here. Then we have a corner brick going in here with a 1x1 at the end. And our 1x6s are running right down the end of the wall here. And we'll stick a 1x2 between the window and the corner. Then coming around this side, corner brick, 1x1 there. Again, run the 1x6s all the way down the end of the side, and a 1x2 in the end. Then we're going to build some little minifigure heads into this. We'll be able to display some minifigure hats as part of the history collection. So we need 3 of these 1x2s with studs on the side. We're going to need 3 minifigure heads in tan colour. going to need 3 jumper tiles in tan colour 2, 3 1x2s with the round ends. We've got 6 paddles in reddish brown as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a couple of 1x1s, a couple of 1x3s, and a corner brick. So what we're going to do first off is we get the 1x2s with the studs on the side, and we add our 1x2 with the rounded ends. So we've got 3 of these to make, so do them together. Then into that we're going to add 2 paddles into the holes at the front facing upwards. Again, we'll do these at the same time. Onto those paddles we'll add our jumper tiles, make a little shelf. Something like this, and then onto that we're going to add our minifigure head onto the jumper tile. So these are going to be displayed across the wall. They'll be down this end where the history section is, so we just build the wall out. So first off the 1x1 goes on, then our corner brick, and another 1x1, and above the pirate ship we're going to add one of our heads, and then we put a 1x3, add another head above the tree, and another 1x3, and the head. Now we've got these heads in place over our exhibits. Then we need a 1x6, a corner brick, another 1x2 with studs on the side, 1x1. We're then going to need a gold candle, a 1x1 round gold brick, 1x2 with the rounded ends again, a black tap, Technic claw, a gold lightsaber piece, a 1x1 round plate in black, 1x1 round with a pin on top piece. I think that's good to go. So we start with the black 1x1 round. We're going to add pearl gold 1x1 round brick. Then we add the 1x1 round with a pin onto the top. Our candle goes on, and our lightsaber type piece. Then our black tap goes on top. Meanwhile we stick our 1x2 rounds piece into the 1x2 with our Technic claw, and then we can attach this to that to give us like a telescope. That's going to go over this side. But first we need to build the wall out, so it's a 1x1 corner brick, 1x6, then our 1x2 with this telescope. I think it's a telescope anyway, telescope type piece anyway, it goes on there. Might not be a telescope. So now we've got this exhibit here, and then we've got our heads at the other end. Now we're going to build out again some more heights, so we need 8 masonry bricks to start with. 4, 6, 8. We've got a couple of 1x4 bricks. We've got 3 1x3 bricks. A couple of 1x1 bricks. Down here we're going to stick 1x3. Sorry, 2 1x4 bricks even. Then as usual our masonry bricks going to run across the front of each window, or either side of each window. stick a 1x3 in here and a 1x1 to level it off. Then over this side again, masonry bricks on the side of our window. Then we've got a 1x3 brick here and here, and then the 1x1 just to level that off. So just again trying to catch up to the height to the middle section, and again we'll do that some more. So we get 4 1x6s. We've got 4 1x3 bricks as well. A couple of 1x4s. 4 corner bricks. A couple of 1x2 bricks. We'll start with corner bricks. One in here, and in the corner there. Another 1x3 behind this, and over this side. Then we've got a 1x4 brick, 1x2 at the end, and a couple of 1x6s to finish off the end wall. And same on this side, 1x3 there, 1x3, corner brick, the corner brick, 1x2 at the end, 1x4 here, and then finish off with a couple of 1x6s for the end wall. Then we're going to add our minifigure hats. So we've got a sailor, a knight, a Robin Hood, and a feather for Robin Hood. Hey Carol, welcome to the stream. Just going to add the feather in, which I think actually goes this way. So we've got this, which goes above our tree. Yeah, of course it's the it's not the tree house, is it? Then we've got the knight goes across here, and then we've got our pirate type hat goes above our pirate ship. So now we've got our hats on our minifigure heads. Next up we need 16 1x1 plates. And we're going to put these into pairs. And these are going to sit on either side of our windows. And we did this on the level below. Last one. Then for the last bit of this bag, we're just going to put some plates across. So we need 2 1x1s again, 4 1x2 plates, a couple of 1x4s, and then we've got 7 1x8 plates. Now we're just going to do what we normally do, which is just sort of plate up the top. So we've got the 1x8s and across the back. Then we stick a 1x1 in here. A 1x2 there. 1x8 here. Another 1x2. Also, while I'm here, 1x8s. And also 1x4 needs to go in. Be the same on this side. It's slightly different on this side. Ooh. Start with a 1x2 here first, and a 1x8 1x4. And we'll just finish that off, make sure the window's stuck in. We just added all of our plates across there. That's end of bag 21. Go to bag 22. Do the windows at the front on this level. So we'll just move this out of the way a second. So we've got to put the, got to get the 32 candles, which will go either side of the window. So we put them into 4s. If you remember from last week when we did the windows. So there's 1. And there's our second one. We need 8 of these. We've got either side of the windows into the 1x1 round pins that we've already got in the windowsill. Eight, looks like 8. So we've got our 8 columns. We bring this section back in. Then we can add these, do these 1x1 rounds we've got. So they all roll away. And one more. So you can see at the front now we put these columns either side of the windows. Next up we get 8 1x2 round ends. 4. And we're going to add 1x1 round plates onto one side of these like this. Again, like we did last time on the windows, and the candles will connect into these once we stick them on. One more hiding there. And then we're going to clip these onto those 1x1s that we paired up earlier and into the columns just to make sure that these don't move and they're fixed in place. Then we're going to do, we've got this now looking like that across, all fixed in place. Then we do the windows, so we get 8 large window frames again. Also need the window inserts as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and we need 4 1x2 jumper tiles in brown to go on top of our windows. So again, these are going to be paired up into 2s, and on the top of each we'll stick the jumper tile. Then we'll slot these into our jumper tiles into the middle of our windows. So there's our windows now in place. Still need to add some detail to the top, and for that we're going to get 4 2x2 plates in tan colour. And then we're also going to get 4 of these curved bricks as well in tan colour. We'll attach them with the 2 studs at the front, and these are going to go on top there like this. Give us a nice curved top to our windows. So they're now looking cool like that. Then we need some more plates just to level up what we've got, so we get 4 of these large corner plates in olive green. We also need a couple of 1x3 plates, and we get 2 1x4 plates in olive green too. Then the corners really are going to go to fix the windows in place. So get 1 there and there. And we get our 1x4 this side, 1x3 this side. Just repeat that on the other side. There we go. Now we're going to add some more bricks, give another layer of wall to it. So for that we need 16 1x6s, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We've got a couple of 1x4s bricks and a couple of 1x3 bricks, and 5 1x2 bricks. And so start with the 1x6s, 3 of these down this side of the wall. And we've got 1, 2, 3, and we stick a 1x4, 1x2, 1x4 again, then 1x6s all the way across. Then 3 1x6s down the sides, 1 going across here, then we have a 1x3 going back, another 1x6, 1x3 there, ooh, pull that back out, a couple of 1x2s actually going in there, and a 1x6, and a 1x3 there, 1x3 on this side, 1x6, 1x2, and a 1x6 across. Just added up another row of bricks there. Then we need 2 archways and a 1x6 on its own. And these archways are going to go in front of our window on these 2 pillars here to join in the middle. 1x6 that goes at the back. You see the archway's gone up and the 1x6 has gone on there. Then we get 2 corner plates. We've got 2 more of these diamond pyramid shapes, which were like lights. 2 downward facing black brackets and 4 1x1 plates. You're going to sandwich the downward facing bracket in these 1x1 plates first off. And then on the front we're going to stick our pyramid shapes, give us a light type effect. They're going to go each end of our 1x6 here facing inwards, and then our corner plates just go in the front to connect the arch to the main building. Then we get 2 more 2x3s, a couple of 1x3s and 2 1x1s, and we're just going to finish off building around either side here. So we stick the 2x3 in, 1x1 finishes off our front column here, and the 1x3s finish that off there. So now that's all built up, we're going to add some plates. So to finish off the archway we get a 1x2 and add a 1x3 plate to it in a stepped fashion, and add another one like this. Then we'll add a 1x8 on top. That's going to fit now in the front here between our archway. Just connected the windows up there. Now with that done, we're going to put loads of white plates across the top to finish this level off. So we have a 2x10. Basically I've got loads of white plates. I'm not even going to bother counting them out. I'm just going to bring them over and we're just going to put them straight on. So we start with a corner white plate there, and on this side, then in the middle we'll put our 2x10 white plate across our window. Then we have our larger corner white plates, go here and here. Then we have 1x2 plates, going on here. Then we have 1x2 with a slider. These go either side here with a gap in the middle. 1x2 comes down. Then we have a 1x8 with a slider on, which goes above our windows. We're just going to continue the front on this side. Again, 1x2s with sliders on. Regular 1x2, then the 1x8 with a slider on the front. Then with that done, we get a 1x8. 2 of these go on each end. And at the back we're going to stick a 1x3 and then our longer plate there. Same again there. Then we stick another corner plate there and another long 1x12 or so across the middle. So then we have that white top to all of that as well. Got a couple of gaps left which we'll probably fill in the next bag, so that's for now us to open up bag 23. So we're about 10 bags from the end, I think. Memory serves me correctly. We're going to do the drain pipe on the outside as well, which is why there's the gap at the back here. So we're going to get a 1x2 in white as a plate, and then we get 5 medium bluish grey candles. We're going to stick 5 of them together to make the drain pipe. 3, 4, 5. If we spin this round, you can see here we've got this 1 by 1 round with a pin. We're going to stick the 5 candles in there, and then our 1 by 2 there. So see our drain pipe or gutter there, the gutter pipe is moving up there. Then we're going to get a 1 by 2 rounded ends and also a semicircle tile. It's going to go then to connect our candle to the wall. So our drain pipe is now connected on the outside. Then we're going to add some tiles to the top of this, as we would do with most modular buildings. So we get 7 1 by 8 tiles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get 2 1 by 3 tiles as well. A couple of 1 by 2 tiles. And a couple of 1 by 4s modified with 2 studs. So, 2 studs in from here, we stick a 1 by 4 modified, and we've got a 1 by 8, and we run another 1 by 8 here, 1 by 2, another 1 by 8 to get us to the front. And we'll move to this side, we're going to stick a 1 by 8 on, 1 by 2, and a 1 by 8 for this end. And at the back here we're going to do 1 by 8, 1 by 4 modified with 2 studs, another 1 by 8, and then a couple of 1 by 3s. Down there. Then we get another 1 by 8 tile, and we get 4 squished white bricks, 1 by 1s. We get 2 1 by 2s with sliders on, and 4 upward facing brackets in white. And we finish the 1 by 8 goes across here, just to finish off the back. And then our 1 by 2 sliders will go in the middle above each of our windows here. And then we take the squished brick and the bracket, and we're just going to add that onto it like this, and they're going to go either side above our window between our sliders. To look like that above each of our windows. Then for some more tiling, we get a couple of 1 by 1 round tiles in tan. We've got a couple of jumper tiles, 2 by 2. We've got 4 1 by 2 tiles. We have 12 1 by 3 tiles. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need a 2 by 4 and a couple of 1 by 4s modified with the 2 studs. We're going to finish off now. So the 1 by 3 tile goes across here, and on this side, same on this side as well. In the middle we're going to stick our 1 by 1 round tan tiles just in there. Then we're going to stick our 2 jumper tiles here either side. A couple more 1 by 2s go on, and then we'll finish with the 2 by 4 in the middle. Then over here we're going to stick a 1 by 3. Then we have our modified 1 by 4, another 1 by 3, 1 by 2 here, and a couple of 1 by 3s. Similar on the other side. 1 by 3 here, our modified 1 by 4. Then we'll put our 1 by 3s on to finish off there like that. tiled up now, except for the middle section. Then we're going to put this to the side a moment. Ooh. Determined to break that Brachiosaurus, and we're going to build the staircase now that's going to go up to the roof. So we start with this 2x14, 2, 4, 6, 2x14, and stick our 1x12 in black down this side. Then we're going to get a black 1x12, or sorry 2x12, add it next to it, and on the ends we have a handle piece, and we stick an inverted 2x2 round into that handle piece. Ooh, and the plates, which doesn't come off, like this. And if we flip this over, we've got an inverted 2x2 curved piece, goes in the end there, and a 1x2 inverted as well, goes at the back. Then we're going to get our 6 1x2s with the upward facing bar. Stick these down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even a 1 stud gap at the end there. Then we're going to get another one of these 1x2s with a bar on, add a 1x1 to the end. That to our end piece there. Then at that end we're going to get a double cheese wedge in medium nugget. Then we get a normal cheese wedge as well, stick that next to it. Then we're going to get 3 these triangle pieces, 4 of the smaller ones, and we'll add these to create the steps. Running down there, and then of course we add the opposite at the back. There's our stairs in place. Then of course we need to do the rails going across here. So first off we're going to add our white 1x2 to the top of the stairs to attach. Then in the bars we're going to add these handle pieces to give us a banner stuff. Then we get a 1x6 rod here, which is going to start in the middle. Then we have 1x4 rod that goes up. Another one that goes down. Sure these are all pushed in, that one isn't. There we go. So there's our banister going down the side. And with that done, if we bring back in our PC, you can see the 1x2 we've left there. This is where we attach the staircase, and then we can just push it down, and this is a restricted zone, so there's a bar there, a little barrier that stops people going up because this leads to the roof, so we don't want our customers going up there. And then to finish this off here, we're going to add some 1x8 tiles in reddish brown just to finish off the archways. And then somewhere, which I can't remember where I've put it, at the front here where we've got our white pieces, I need to add the banners. Came with the set, and I can't remember where I left them in here. So we've got these banners here, which are in the sort of rubbery plastic stuff. We've got some microphones, 4 microphones, and then essentially we're going to add these over the windows that we've put in. So one's about space and the other one's about dinosaurs. Just advertise the exhibits we've got in the museum. So these are going to hang over here. We're going to stick the microphone through into that squished brick that we stuck in earlier to attach it to the model. So there's one, and then we do the other one on this side. So those are hanging down on the front too. So that's the end of bag 23. We're going to make the columns now to finish this level off. Ooh, again, I'm going to smash this Brachiosaurus up. So get 24. And we'll make the white pillars. 2 of the white pillars continue up. We'll make 2 of these at the same time. So we start with this 1 by, I think it's 14, is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1 by 12. Each end we're going to stick a 1 by 2 white jumper tile, like this, and then we're going to add more jumper tiles, 4 onto each. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same again. 1, 2, 3, and 1 more, 4. Then with those in place, we get 5 of these 1 by 1s with studs all the way around, and we're going to position these on those jumper tiles. Like this. Same on this one. Then with that done, we add this 1 by 8. All the way down like that. Fix that in position, and then we're going to add some jumper tiles. We've got 2 of these 2 by 2s and 4 of these 2 by 4s. We'll start with these and run these down like this. Of course, we do the same on both sides. And with that done, we're going to add a couple of 1 by 6s and 1 by 4s as well. Do that to each side. And with that done, we get these tan coloured 1 by 1s with studs either side, not all the way around this time. And then we get a couple of 1 by 1 plates in white. Add these to the top and bottom of this brick to start us off. And then Then we're going to add some 1x2 plates on either side. Like that, I think. And then onto each of those 1x1 plates we're going to add some ingots or bullion bar type tiles onto our 1x2s. And this we just add to the stud at the bottom here, so it looks like this. Then we get a 1x3 with the rounded ends. We're going to add 1x1 round plates into the base of each of those. Then we have a 1x1 round white brick in each end, and in the middle of that we'll stick a red 1x1 brick. Then we'll stick another 1x3 round ends on top and finish off with some 1x1 round plates. Same for this one. And then this will sit at the bottom like that in the middle, and then we're going to add 1x6 tiles all the way down the front. Gives us our columns there. So we bring back in our main model here. These are going to fit at the front this way up. So we've got the tops of the columns. So I can do this and it won't all fall out. We're going to stick these into the front here, at the side of our main window. That's what that's looking like. And that's the end of that bag, and that's the end of that level. So we can add this now before we move on to the roof. So let me just add this on. And we'll go to the wide camera. This is how it's looking now with the second level attached at the front. So you can see the columns moving all the way up. We've got those nice banners hanging down. We can sort of peek into the stairs and the exhibits we've got there. And then if you go around the back, you can see the drain pipe just continuing up the back as well. Of course, we've got the French Bulldog down there as well, trying to get the dinosaur bones. So that's the bag 24. We move to 25 now, and that's going to actually be the roof now. It's going to sit on top and finish off our set. So see if we can crack on with that to get it finished today, which would be cool. So bag 25. See what the roof looks like. So lots of plates in this bag to give us our base structure for the roof. Just quite an elaborate roof as well. We might get some interesting techniques in here. So we start with a 2x2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then we're going to add some 2x12s underneath that to start with. And at the end we get a 2x16, and we're going to add that in the middle. And either side here we're going to get some 6x6 plates. Add these on either side. Then we get some 6x8s. Add them behind as well to continue that off. Then we're going to flip this over, turn it this way, and oh, hang on, got an extra bag I didn't empty. It's a very small bag. What's in that? A bit of a waste. So we need a 2x4, we need a 1x8, these and one of these. So we're going to run this down here, and we've got our shape here. 8 goes next, and then a 2x4 goes next there. Then we get another one of these shapes. We have 2 of these. One by 2, funny shape. 1 by 2 goes on. Not 1 by 2, I'm talking about goes on by 1 stud. And we need another 2 by 16, and we get 2 by 6s. 2 by 6s run across here at the front. And we add our 2 by 16 across as well by 1 stud. And if we flip this back over, we can add 4 by 8 and a 1 by 8 as well. So we add this across here, and then our 1 by 8 as well there. Next up we get a longer 1 by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and a 1 by 8. We have a medium nugget 1 by 3 tile and a 1 by 1 rich brown tile. So where the stairs are going to come up, so we're going to add those tiles on there. We'll then also leave 2 studs here and run these white plates across the back. Then we build something that's for the staircase coming up. So we stick a 1 by 8 into this 1 by 12, leave a 2 stud gap at the ends. We've got a 4 by 6 in the end there, and we have our 1 by 4, 1 by 8 there, so that's just more than that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1 by 10. Then we'll come back here. This is then going to attach around the tiles where we have ready for where the staircase will come up. More plates, and these ones this side with the 1 by, same on this side. Then we get 2 of these 2 by 8s with the sliders on. They're going to run underneath at the front here, probably going above our windows down below. And then we're going to get a 6 by 8. We're going to add one of these shapes to it in here. It's going to attach this end. And we get a 2 by 4. Whoa. Another one of these shapes, another 6 by 8. Add the 2 by 4 that ends. And this shape in this end. And this one's going to go this side. Then we have a 2 by 16 going in each end here, as well as a 2 by 6 which will go across, finish the frame off each side. Then we get 2 of these 6 by 8s, just going to add these on each side here. Secure that frame up. Then we get some more 2 by 8s with the slider on. That's going to go on the front here of the other windows that we've got on our lower levels. This looks like a bit of guttering going on as well. And then to finish us off for this bag, we're going to get some 1 by 1 tiles, including a 1 by 5. And we're just going to run these down the edge just to level these off. wrong one. So now we have the base of our roof like this. If you're just interested into what it looks like. Now we've got that done, we're going to add the bricks on top. That's going to form the roof. So open up bag 26. Weather's not too bad, Brandon. It's what is it today? Actually, it's 9 degrees. Sorry, 9 degrees centigrade today. It's pretty sunny at the moment, but probably going to rain later. And I think we've got some winds coming, so that's the weather update for the week. So we've got 2x8. We have a 1x6. We have a black arch somewhere. 1x6. Got a 2x4, a 1x4, dark bluish grey brick somewhere. What's that? There it is. And 2 1x2 log bricks. So we're actually going to start in this corner. Start with a 2x8, and then a 1x6 to go across. 2x4 in the corner. We're going to have some log bricks coming off of that. 1x4 across, and then our 1x6 archway sits across there. Then we're going to come and do the other side, and that's going to involve a 2x8 again, another 1x6, and another black archway, 1x6. Also need a 2x4 while I'm here. More log bricks. Our archway. 2x3 in dark bluish grey and 1x2. So again, our 2x8 goes in the corner. 1x6. And our 2x4. Our 1x2. And our 2x3 there. Remember, this is the staircase, and then our archway goes across as well. So something like this so far. Then we're going to come across into the middle. So for that we get 2 of these longer black bricks. We also have a modified 1x4 tile. We've got 3 2x4 tiles. 2, 3. A couple of 2x2 plates. Quarter tiles, and we're going to run our longer bricks here off from our archways into the middle, and we're going to run our 2x4 tiles, and our modified 1x4s again. 2x4 there. Stick our arch of quarter tiles on. And then our 2x4 plates on the other side here. Then we get a couple of 2x3s. We've also got some 2x2 tiles. A couple of jumper tiles in 1x2, 1x8 plates, a couple of 1x6 tiles, a couple of 2x4 plates, and then we're going to come further into here and stick our 2x2 there, 1x6 on the other side, and then we've got our jumper tiles next to each other, another 2x2, 1x8 goes across, and we'll stick our 2x4s there. And then we'll stick our 2x3s in the middle. Then we get 2 2x6 bricks, a couple more 2x8s. We have 4 1x6 archways, this time in dark bluish grey, and we have a cheese wedge in tan. we're going to run these 2x6s either side of the centre here. We're going to stick our little cheese wedge, which probably is a cheese for our mouse, there. Our 2x8s will continue to run along both edgeways here, and then moving in, we'll run the 1x6 arches outwards this way. Do that both sides. Then we get some more longer black bricks, a couple of 1x8s and a 1x4. And then we're going to run these black bricks right across here. So we'll start with our 1x8 and our long brick, 1x4 in the middle, a long brick, and 1x8 at the ends. And we've got some red plates. So we've got two 1x2s with clips on, a 1x8 and one 1x12. It's going to go in at the front here, in the middle. We have a 1x8 in dark tan, a couple of 2x8s and a 2x6 bricks. With the 2x6 bricks onto these plates we just added. Then we're going to run this 1x8 on either side and our 2x8s for the other side here to level this off. Next up we get 4 white corner plates, a couple of 1x2s, some 1x3 bricks and 4 tan log bricks. These log bricks go at the front here. We snap the 2 corner plates together and then a 1x2 across. It's going to go at the front this side. We repeat it on the other side, mirrored. And then our 1x3s are going to go by the side of our red clips at the front like that. Then we have 2 1x4 plates, we have a 1x2 plate, we have 2 white 1x2s, another corner, 2 1x3s, and we start with 1x4, 1x2 in dark bluish grey, goes on there. Then we have our corner plate and our 1x3 that goes on. And we have 1x3 goes across. You also need a 1x1 underneath there. 1x4 goes across here. Flip this over, and then we add some 1x2s in. And this piece is going to go over there like that. And of course we need to do the same now on this side. So 1x2, 1x4, start there, 1x3 goes up there. Goes on that side. And to finish this bag off, we're going to get 4 leaves and 4 pale yellow flowers. Going to stick the flowers on. And then this is where skylights are going to be, so we're going to have some flowers growing in our skylight. And like that. So we've got those flowers in. That's into bag 26. Move on to bag 27 now. Build the roof up some more. So we're going to add some more detail here. So for this we're going to need 4 1x8s with the slider on. We need 12 upward facing brackets in white, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we need 12 bullion bars or ingots in white, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And for this we get the 1x8, we're going to do 4 of these, so then we're going to stick 3 of these brackets into the back, so we'll leave a 1 stud gap each end, and then across the top of these studs here is where we're going to stick our ingots or bullion bars. So we need to make 4 of these in total. It's quite a cool technique once we put it into the building. And the last one. Now these are all done. What we're going to do here is we're going to add this into these gaps here, downwards like this. So you can see the bullion bars stick through like this. So it's going to go across there, across this side, and then across the end here. So there's those pieces done. Next up we get a couple of 1x2s and also the bullion bars again, ingots. We're going to add 2 ingots to the ends here, and the 1x2 is just going to fill in the gaps here and there. Now that's done, we're going to add some dark bluish grey tiles. So we need a 1x3, we need 8 1x6s. We need a sloped piece like this. We need a 1x2 tile, and we need a 1x1 plate. Let's hit the 1x1 plate into this sloped area, and that's going to go at the back here where the roof slopes down. Then we've got a 1x6 tile, 2 of those, one behind it. We run these down the edge here, across here, 1x2 at the end, and the 1x6, and then a 1x3. That's that side. Do a similar thing on the other side, and for that we'll need 3 1x3s, 7 1x6s, 2, 4, 6, 7. We've got 2 sloped pieces this time. We need 1 1x1 plate, and we need 3 1x1 tiles. We need 2 1x1 eclipse on plates, 1x2. And have I missed anything? I don't think so. Let's find out. So first off, again we put the slope piece with the 1x1 plane to the base. I'm just going to go over this side, and the 1x6 goes on there. Then we're going to put another slope facing outwards. This is where the drain's going to, or the pipe's going to connect for the lower levels. 1x2, 1x3 and 1x6 just to finish off the edge at the back. Coming over here we get the 1x6s all the way down the side to there actually, and then we stick a 1x3 in here, then a 1x1, then a 1x1 when the clip goes on, 1x1 again, then a 1x6, 1x1, another 1x1 with the clip on it, 1x6, then a 1x3. We've got a slight variation here with some clips going on. Then for the middle section here we're going to need 4 2x4 tiles. There's the last one. We've got 3 1x2 tiles. Let's see the last one yet. Need a couple of 1x3 tiles as well. That's the other 1x2. And then we need 8 2x2 modified with 2 studs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to work in this centre piece. So we start with 2x4s going in each side here, and that corner there, and this one. 1x2. Then we get our modified 2x2s with the 2 studs that go on both sides. We run 4 then across this front section, studs on the inside like that. Then our 1x3s just cover up these front studs here. Then we get 8 1x6 tiles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we have a tan bullion bar piece here. I'm going to rotate around the back, I think, for this one. This bullion bar is going to go just across here, like that, and then our 1x6s cover up these black bricks here on the side. This is where the skylights are going to go. Then with that done, we're going to get some sloped bricks on here to give us a bit of a roof. So we've got 15 of these, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 15, and 3 of the thinner ones. And we'll start with the thinner ones this end, here and this end. Then we'll run, the double ones right away across. Cover both sides of the skylight on this side and this side. And that one in there. And then finally we'll do the front of this side. It was miscounted on my 2x2 slope pieces. And that goes in there. So we've got some slopes going on now around our skylight. We're going to add a door now. So we get a brown door frame and a brown door. Stick that on there like that. Then we have a 1x4 plate goes on top. And we're going to add a door handle. So we've got a tan coloured 1x1 rounds. Then we have these T-shaped shaped brackets. They connect to the top with another 1x4 plate over the top and a black 1x4 tile to finish us off. Then at the end we're going to add these black brackets, and we'll add some more tan coloured ingots here. It's going to be the access to the top of the roof, so you can open up the door for those that are allowed, and this is going to sit in this gap here. So just push that down, you see there's some little steps here, and we can access the stairs underneath to get onto the roof. That's the end of bag 27. Now we're going to do bag 28, and we do have, I think, the manager of the museum, the curator, if you will. So I need another minifigure. And we're going to add some more detail to the roof. Be able to finish this today, which would be cool. So the curator has some black legs. Well, he's got a new print here which I've not seen before. You've got a little bow tie with a security badge and a checkered jacket. He has two facial expressions, one with his mouth slightly open as a smile, one with it closed, might open it up for a bit, and he has some white hair. So a little bit like Kentucky Fried Chicken Man, Colonel Sons, but looking very distinguished. So he's a curator, and it says the curator also functions as the tour guide. Some Lego fans may recognise them from a classic 1990s Lego theme. So there's also a tour guide. So we'll just stick him to the front as well. And then just moving the roof out of the way for a second, because we're going to build a separate structure. Starts with a 1x8. And an upward facing larger bracket in reddish brown. Then going to add some more brackets to it. And across the top we're going to add some 1x4 tiles to cover the studs up. Put that to the side. Get a 4x4 plate. Going to add some 1x3 plates here as well. And we've got a 2x4 tile. And we've got these sloped ones as well. Add these to the front to make a sloped piece. It's going to add to our brackets like this. And if we bring back in our roof, this is going to sit. Where are we looking at? Orientation is there. It's going to sit way around. I thought it was the wrong way around. It's going to sit on our studs here at the front, like that. One that looks like this. Then we're going to build 4 candles in white. We get a tan coloured seat. We also get 4 1x1 round tan pieces, as well as 4 1x1 round with pins on. There it is. And we're going to stick the candles into the 1x1 rounds with pins, and then stick the 1x1 round into the top like this. So we've got to do 4 of these. And our chair is going to sit on these jumper tiles in the middle here. And our candles, all these pieces, go next to each other on the other side here. Like this. Then we're going to build a sort of a table. This is probably where the curator is going to be working. So we get a 1x6 and some 1x3 plates to each end. Then on these two studs at the front, we're going to add some 1x2 log bricks, give us some legs for our table. Then we're going to run a 1x6 plate across the front, and then a 2x6 around the back, sticking like this. Then we're going to stick loads of jumper tiles and things on top here. So we've got a couple of 1x3 jumper tiles, 1x2 goes on, 1x1 plate down here, another 1x3 at the front, 1x2 jumper there, another one over here, and a tile goes in there. There's our desk all set. Next up we get an upward facing bracket, a medium nugget like this, sand green 1x1 brick goes in the back, dark red 1x2 plate on the front, and a white 1x2 tile. It's going to sit in the middle here. Ooh, I did forget a sand green 1x1 tile on top of our 1x1 brick. Then we're going to add a 1x1 pearl gold plate on each side of our sort of books here. We then get a lampshade in red, goes in there. Then we're going to add some black 1x1 plates with clips on to our jumper there like this. Then we'll get a white tile that we'll put into the clip, and then in the front we have a printed double cheese wedge to make it look like there's a typewriter there. So that's what those clips are for, a piece of paper typing away on a typewriter. Then we're going to put some micro figures in pearl gold each end of these books as bookends. Maybe these are awards even, maybe he's an award-winning curator, a bit like Oscars. Then he's got a compass, printed compass on one side, and a world map tile from the pirates on the other side of his desk like this. Then to finish off the lamp, we get a handlebar piece. It's going to go into a bowl that has a trans clear 1x1 plate in it. There's our little lamp, desk lamp on the side. This is going to go in between. Where is it? Right at the back. So that's going to sit in the middle there like this, and there's a little note that says the curator has received 2 prestigious awards for his groundbreaking documentaries. His work has even been shown at the 10232 Palace Cinema. So there you go, so tying in the Palace Cinema, and those are awards like little Oscars on his desk there with a lamp. Then we're going to add a bit more detail to the office, so he's going to have a little plant growing. So we've got a little plant shoot. It's going to be pushed through a 1x1 round brown piece. It's going to sit in the middle of our 2x2 round plate and get covered with a transparent dome. It's going to sit next to him on his desk there at the front, so he's got a little plant growing. And then our next thing to build, if I move this out of the way, upward facing bracket, put 1x4 across, one stud over each, so like that, and then we'll stick another upward facing bracket next to it. Then we have a 1x3 plate, a downward facing bracket goes on next, a couple more upward facing brackets. Then we have a 1x2 goes in the middle. Then these smaller arches go on. We'll add a 1x4 tile across there. And on this side here we're going to stick some 1x2 with the rounded ends on. Then we'll stick another 1x4 tile on our two archways. Push that to the side, get a 2x6 and a 3x3 plate, stick those together. Another one into that. Then we've got our curved pieces again, make our dome on top of the cinema. We'll flip this across here, then we can add a 1x4 across the middle there. This we can then add onto this piece we put a minute ago. This is then going to go on this side with our 4 studs. Across this side, give us more of a dome on that side. Then we'll build one for the other side. Same again, a 1x4, couple of upward facing brackets, 1x3, downward facing bracket, and a couple of brackets. 2 in the middle, small arches, 1x4 tile across there, 1x2 with the rounded ends, brush, brush, brush. 1x4 tile at the top, 2x6 with our 3x3 plates and our curved pieces. Add the 1x4 in the middle, bring this back. Set that into the middle there. And this is the last bit for this bag. And add that on this side. Got a little office forming there in that little archway. So that's the end of bag 28. So in bag 29 we can add the sort of roof that's going to sit onto that bit now. So for that top roof, we start with this 3x3 corner piece here, and if I can find it, we get a 1x6 plate that's going to come off here. Go into another corner piece there, and then we get 2 1x4s. Go across, we'll add some 1x2 plates at the bottom, and then on top do the same again, corner plates, 1x2s, there's the other one. Then onto that we get these brackets here, 2 of those. They'll go either side, here and here. And then we have some downward facing tooth pieces like this. They're going to go either side, inwards. Like this, and then we're going to get a hinge piece, insert in like this, and then on that we'll put a tan coloured bullion bar at the top, and then a plate at the bottom. It's going to go into the middle at the front. I need one at this stage. Then we get some 1x4s going across each side here. 1x1 rounds either side of this hinge piece, and then we've got some squished bricks that's going to go onto each end with a stud on the side, more rounded versions. And one more. Where's the other one? This goes on the other side. So we've got something like that now. Then we're going to add a 1x6 plates across each side. And one here. Then we get 4 more hinge pieces. 3. One more. Make the inserts as well. Be staring the other piece right in the face. I can't see it. Where are you? Leave you in the bag. Did I? Nope. Oh, there it is. Standing at a weird angle for me. And then we're going to add these in. Click these on. These are going to go into these bracket pieces here. So 2 on each side. They'll then be pushed back at an angle like this, and then meanwhile we're going to add some plates across the top. So we have a 1x6 that goes across the back, 1x4s in the middle here, and then 1x2 at the front. So this is what we've got so far. Then we're going to get 2 window frames, this size and these type. Then we get 2 T brackets as well. So 2 in 1. 1 insert and 2 frames. Where's the other frame? Where's the other frame? And a T-shaped bracket is here. So on one window we insert the window frame, on one window frame we insert the window. On top of that we stick the bracket, and we stick the other window behind it and the other bracket. So we've got this, that's going to sit in here, connects like that. Then we get a couple of 2x6 tiles and a 1x4. The 1x4 sticks at the front, and the 1x6 on the side, on each side, like this. Then we can add 1x4 plate to the front and to the back. And around the sides we're going to add, what did I miss there? Nothing, I don't think. We're going to add, must have missed something, was that not level? Go back a bit. Did I miss a step? I think I missed a step. Oop, take that off again. I missed some plates somewhere. Take the 1x4s off again. The 1x6s, I've got that. I've got 1x2s. I'm going to go 1x4 there. And that goes in there. Then the tiles go on. Then we'll stick 1x4 front and back. This is what I went wrong. And then we'll stick the 1x2s with sliders, 3 on each side here. Something like this now. Then onto this we're going to get these little fence pieces. 4 of these going around the centre to protect our skylight. Where's the other one? Like this. And then into each corner we're going to stick a squished brick. And onto each squished brick we're going to stick a 1x1 round plate. Goes into each corner. And then into those we're going to stick these metallic spears. Bit haunted house vibe here. Go into each corner. So we end up with something like this. And with that done, if we bring back in our roof, this piece is then going to sit onto these archways in the middle here. And helps start to complete the dome that's going on around. Then we're going to add 2 of these pieces and 2 smaller pieces. These are going to go. Let's see, we put these small and large pieces together like this. How does that work? Like this. These are going to go at the front here. Where we've got these brackets, these go either side on here and here. Gives us a nice dome at the front. This would have been quite a nice way of doing the Studgate station actually, with a dome. Then with that done, we'll do the back bit, which is going to have a door built into it as well. So for the door, you get a 4x6. Now 2 lots of 2x4s snapped together to each end. Then we have a black door frame, it's going to go in the middle, and we'll add some 1x3 tiles to cover the studs up at the front. Then we get a black 1x1 plate. You're going to add 2 1x1 1/3 studs on the side, pieces together to that plate. Then we have a 1x1 brick at the top. Finish off with another black 1x1 plate that goes on the side. Just got to repeat that again. the other side of the doorway. There's our door frame like this. And we're going to get two curved pieces like this, add it to the top of our door frame and our columns. Just fix them into position like that. Then we get another door frame in black, and we're going to add a clear door to it and a black 1x1 round tile for the door handle. On the top we'll add some black brackets, and we'll add a dark tan tile to the front of that. That's going to then sit one side in front of our other door frame. Then we'll get a 1x4. We're going to add two bracket pieces, corner pieces. We then add a 2x4 sloped piece to the front, cover that with a 1x4 tile. This then sits in between the back frame and the front frame. It connects on like this, but looks like this. Then we put that to the side. We get one of these black slope pieces and one of those other slopes we saw earlier, with another one there. Then around the back we're going to add these inverted 2x2 round pieces to make sure they connect. It's going to go on this side of the door. Then we do a similar thing for the other side of the door. And that's going to sit on this side to complete a dome with our doorway in. So then if we bring back in the top, we can then add this to the back. Of course it's on modified 1x4, so we can actually lift this bit off quite easily, and it just connects in. So there's our centre dome, which is quite a cool technique there. Now we're going to bag 30, so we're getting even closer to the end. So a reminder, there's 33 bags in this set. So on to bag 30. Build more of the roof up and get ready, I think, or gear up for the skylights. So with bag 30 we're going to get a 1x6 and a couple of 1x2 bricks. These are going to go across the end here. That's the 1x2s. 1x8 goes across. We're then going to get some 1x8 tiles. We've got 4 jumper tiles as well, 1x2s, and 4 pyramid type pieces as well. We're going to put these 1x8s, 2 studs in from the ends, and then we're going to add these pyramid pieces to the jumper tiles, and they'll add to each end. Our sloped pieces that we added earlier. And with those in place, at the end here we're going to get some inverted slope pieces, these larger ones, and we'll add a red 2x2 round stud in the middle tile. These are going to go each end like this, And in between we're going to stick a 1x6 brick as well. Then we get two 1x3 bricks. We also then get some thinner sloped bricks. And then we get some corner sloped bricks. The corners are going to go in there at the end, at the back there. Then the 1x3 goes on. 1x3 goes on this end. Actually, then we just have a single sloped brick on that end. Don't need the other corner one. Then we do need a corner one, and we need 5 of the thicker sloped pieces. These are going to build around the front here. To cover up what we've just added on. Those two that side, and we'll move back round to this side, and we need another 1x8, 1x3 tile and a 1x2. So we start with a 1x3 tile. It's going to go on. Goes on there. We have a 1x3 brick. 1x8 goes across, end up on a 1x2. Then we've got what we did last time, so a 1x8. We need some jumper tiles, 3 this time, and 3 of the pyramid pieces as well. There it is. One jumper goes on here. Then the 1x8 goes on there. Then we're going to add in our other jumpers with those pyramids on. Like last time, we got these inverted slope pieces with the red 2x2 rounds on. There's one, there's the other one. And then we need a 1x6. It's going to sit in between those. These go on each end here. Then a 1x6 in the middle. Then we need a couple more 1x3 bricks. We need thinner sloped bricks. Fatter one and a corner one. The corner one goes in here with the fatter one. Actually, it goes to the end. And our thin one goes behind that. 1x3 comes across here. Same on that side. And then our thinner sloped piece just on there. Then we get 4 more of the thicker sloped pieces and a corner one. So then we put the corner one in the corner here. 2 more slope pieces here. And then 2 on this side. Then we'll just put this to the side. I'm going to add some detail now. So for this, we'll do 2 of these together. So we get a 2x4, we'll flip them over, add a 1x2 with the rounded ends to each end of the plate. and if we flip them back over, we're going to add 2 corner plates in tan colour on top like this, and then we add a 1x1 round with pins on in red in that gap. Then we get a 1x2, we're going to add 1x2 plates to the top and the bottom, and we add a 1x2 with a cross technique connection as well to one. Let's do that again for the other side. And the cross connection, and then we're going to stick this upside down into the pins like this. So with those done, we then add an archway in front, and then we get a paddle piece, and we're going to add a micro figure, which is going to act like a gargoyle type thing, into that window, into that Technic cross that we've got. Easier said than done, a little fiddly. There you go, there's our micro figure then sat inside. So with those two done, we'll bring back in here, and then they're going to fit in the front here. One's going to go on this side, the one on this side, facing the front of the museum like that once it's done. Then we'll get 4 corner sloped pieces, and then they'll flank these pieces we just added, so it looks like it's incorporated in the roof. So now we're looking like that at the front. Then we get 4 modified 1x4s. Onto those we're going to stick these 1x1 rounds with pins on in medium bluish grey. So add these to each. This is going to be the top of the roof detail. And with these all done, we're going to add some 1x1 rounds on top of our pins. So we've got something that looks like this. Whoa, oh, dropped one, pick that up. I need it, I don't have a spare one. Ooh. So with those done, they're going to go across each end. So one goes on here, other one on this side, and then we do the same on this side. Managed to do that. Oh, of course, that's the drain pipe bit. So there we go, just added those top bits. Next up then we get some 1x3 tiles, which can add these just behind what we just added. And on the side. So now they're all added. That's the end of that bag, I think. Yep, so we'll move to bag 31 now. This is where we're going to do the skylights. They're going to sit on each side of our roof. Looking forward to doing the skylights. Quite always like the techniques. come up with for these. And now we've got more curved pieces. We did like the town hall, it was a little more tricky. You had to use hinges to get the curve, but now we've got some curved window pieces. It should be more interesting. Again, we've got to build 2 of these at once. I'm going to do them together. So we'll start with a 1x4 and a 1x2 plates. Going to snap them together. Then we get these macaroni plates. They're going to connect underneath. Give us something like this. Then we're going to get some macaroni tiles. And also some 1x1 plates. And the macaroni tiles are going to go just on top of our plate. To level it off, we'll stick the 1x1 plates on top. Do the same on this one. Oh, it's snapped off. Put that back on. So we've got these 2 frames like this. Then we get 2 smaller regular window frames. And we've got some window inserts as well. We'll stick these in. Stick these together, and then these are going to go in the middle like this. Starts to form the spine really of our skylights. One goes on there. Then we're going to get these curved pieces here. You get 4 of these each, and then we're going to also stick the window inserts into these. Ouch. Ooh, do these 1x1 so I connect them together. Probably easier. Ouch, 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 ouch. It's a little trickier to insert. So then you stick them 2 together, and then you get them on this side. And on this side, and then we're going to stick them on this side. So there's one side, and we do the same on the others now. So another 4 lots here. Goes on this side like that. Then on top of here we're going to add some more plates. So we've got a macaroni one, 1x2, and another macaroni one. Same on this one. Goes on there. Then we're going to add a 1x4 plate in the middle here, and then we'll add macaroni tiles again, and a 1x1 to the ends. repeat that again on this one. So 1x4 macaroni tile and a 1x1 plate. Like this. This is how the skylight's forming. Pretty sturdy actually, much sturdier than any other sets we've done before. Then we get another 4, again for each, just to add another row of skylight stuff in. Add that again on top here. Also, of course, add some more smaller windows. Goes in the middle. God, it's so hard, these windows. So insert. Goes in the middle. Then we'll do the same. It's going to be this long actually, so this is the last slots of the windows. So in the middle. Then we got the curved ones. And the last one, let's do that together, and that I'll add on this side and on that side. Then we're going to add more plates here. Two in the middle. Then we'll finish off this time with tiles, because it's the end. So we've got 1x4 tile, macaroni tile, and then a 1x1 tile to cover up the studs. So that's kind of the skylight there. There's the other one. Then to attach this, we get these 2x2 modified with studs on the side. We're going to add a 1x4 plate on the top and add the two together. These will go into the end here, each one. We're going to add it in. There's a note here as well. It says the two atria extend through both floors, and the skylights allow a lot of natural light into the building. So bring this in. You can then attach the skylight here. Hopefully. Ooh. Squeeze it in, and it fits into this end here. Fits in nice and snug as well, so it's not going to be wobbling about, I don't think. 2 skylights added in now. And then we're going to add these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 1 by 12 plates in the middle here on each side. And then the last 2 large sloped pieces can fill in on each end. On this end, and have our 1 by 6 tiles just to finish off adding the studs on each side. And we have a white and a pink flower which it wants us to stick on this side, because there's going to be a tree at the bottom which is going to give us some tree blossom in this style. So let's just put a little flower in the top there. Also we're going to make a little telescope. We also need some more flowery blossom. So at the back the curator can also look at the stars. So first off, just stick that in the middle there, and then to build our telescope we get a 1 by 1 round in black and then in gold. And actually a telescope piece, a 1 by 1 with a handle piece, and we've got a tap. And then we get a 2 by 2 round with a stud in the middle, stick a 1 by 1 with a pin in it and a clip that goes on here like that, and then this is our telescope that goes just on the back of the roof like that. So that's that bit done. We still haven't finished yet because we've got the front bit here which has got to have the big sort of apex of the roof. So to do that, bag 32. So we've got this roof section to do, and then there's the tree I think at the front of the museum, and then we're done for the set. So to start off the sort of apex front, then we start with this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 1 by 12. You get a 2 by 2 with studs on the side, and we're going to stick a 1 by 1 round plate in blue into that, as well as that long plate then. Then we're going to add 6 more of these modified 2 by 2s with studs on the side, all the way along. And then again the last one, we're going to add another blue 1 by 1 round plate into. Then we're going to cover it with a plate all the way across the top. Then we get 7 upward facing of these white brackets. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are going to go across the front, facing upwards like this. And again, like what we did earlier, all these studs here are going to get covered in ingots or bullion bars, with the exception of the one stud at each end, which is going to have a 1 by 1 tile on it. And where's the last one? There it is. goes under there. Then we're going to get 2 of these 2x8s, and they're going to go underneath with a 1 stud overlap at each end. Form something like this. Then we'll get 2 4x8s. I'm going to add them on to the back. There's an overhang there, so the bottom looks like this. Then we get 2 3x3 black plates, add them each end here. Then we get these 1x2 handle pieces on, and also 2 red 1x2s with the rounded ends. These are going to be what attaches this to the roof, because we've got those clips, if you remember, at the front in red, so they go on there. Then we're going to run 1x6 down each end in white. Then with that done, we get another couple of these 2x8s. Run these across the front. There's a bit more of a sandwich there. And then we've got 2x4 tiles, which go each end. Oh, hang on. Go back a stud. Ugh. At the front we have a 1x3 here. Then on this side, miss a stud out, 1x2 with the rounded ends. Same on this side. Then we've got some slate bricks going on. So we've got 2 of these longer ones, and 2 of these 1x2s with the studs in the centre. These larger ones are going to go each end here, start to form an apex. And our 1x2s with the studs on. Oops, sorry, they'll go in the middle. And our 2x2s with the slopes, we'll have the slopes facing backwards. So our front looks like this, and then our back's got slopes there. Then we continue that design again. Give us more of a apex again, like this, and then this time we get some white tentacles. Another one. Stick one in down the bottom there. Can't see the other tentacle. Did I leave it in the bag? I can't see it there, so it must be on the table somewhere. Sure it is. Maybe I'm missing this piece. I can't see it at the moment, maybe it'll appear in a minute. There's a technic claw in white that's supposed to go there. We'll carry on in case it turns up, and then on the top here we're going to add these little sloped grill pieces. Oh, hang on, there's a technic claw underneath the piece here. There we go. Then at the top here we're going to add this 2x2 round with a stud on it. Then we're going to add a white heart upside down onto that, like this, and then we'll add these white vines, technic claws, either side like that. So there's the cool detail to add to the top. Quite like that. Then we're just going to put this to the side. Then we're going to get a Technic 1x4. We're going to run these longer Technic pins all the way through. Add another 1x4 to that, so it's doubled up. I'm going to sit that on a 2x8. Like that, with 2 studs each side. Then on top, we're going to add two 1x2 jumper tiles in black, and some bullion bars or ingots each end, 1x1 rounds with pins on in red on our jumper tiles. Then onto that, these ice cream type pieces. Onto those, we're going to then add these clip pieces. So this weird contraption then goes across the back behind. Find our piece here. Why does that not look right to me? Is that right? Something doesn't look right there. What did I miss somewhere? Before I did this, I'm supposed to have done something else. Hold up. Just track back a little bit. Where did I miss? So I missed the 3x3s on here as well. And this all has to be one more stud over. Try that again. The price is diverted, and then this goes in again at the back here. That sits in there. Just needed a bit more of an overhang on this front bit, which I kept level on the previous bit. It's supposed to overhang even more. Then we put that to the side. We get a 6x8. We're going to stick a 2x2 tile in the top corner. Right orientation now. This way, then stick a 2x6 on, 2x6 this way, and a big 6x6 tile on as well. Then on the back here, we're going to put an inverted 2x2 rounds. Think about there, 1x2 rounded ends, and then piece like this. This is going to form the roof. Then we stick a 1x8 white tile there and a Technic pin. We'll go across there. We'll then add an arm, lift arm to that, and then this is going to sit in our pin here, and then nicely it just sits down like this, that forms the roof. How cool is that? So there's that one. And then we do the same for the other side, of course. That's a very cool technique. 6x6, 2x6 here. Flip it over. That in there, and that sits in nicely there to give us the other side of the roof. Then for this middle gap that we've got here, we get a 3 length pin. We're going to add candle to one end, 2 more candles to the other end, each end of that, then we'll stick a 1x1 round piece in, and then that's going to clip in there like that to fill that gap up in the middle across the front and the back. Still do have two 1x3 plates, and just check. Yeah. I missed somewhere putting some 1x3 plates in there. Is it the end of the world if these 1x3 plates aren't in? Where did I miss them? Not seeing them being used at all in this. Maybe it's a weird bag thing. Sometimes that happens. So there's the roof, the apex roof. Now we need to add it to the front of our main roof. So if we come back in, I'm just going to clip then these tan pieces to this red piece, so we can just add it properly. That's it. So we've just added that roof now to almost looks a bit like the White House. So then we can add that now to the top of our museum. Bring this in. I'll go to the wide camera in a second. Then we'll go to bag 33. As I said, we've got the tree and we've got a couple more minifigures actually to add on here. So go to the wide camera. You can see what the roof looks like now. That's been added. So you can see the apex roof hangs nicely over the front now with the pillars coming up. And we've got the skylights, and if you come round the back as well, you can see it finished off nicely with the drain pipe into that bit, and we've got a little door there. That's the things come up, and telescope, and of course we've got the office again, which you can pull this out if you want to get access to the curator's office a bit more. So that's that done. Let's move over to the last bag now. We get two more minifigures, and we get to add a tree, I think, to the front. We also will be adding a one of these, a window cleaner or janitor. So we've got to add again a little nod probably to the town hall that had the window cleaner hanging off the front of it. We can do a nice blossom tree as well. So first off then, the janitor, he's got blue legs, he's got dungarees on, or overall, with a white shirt. Again, this is very similar. I don't know if you know, if you remember in the front of the book, Chris McVeigh is the set designer, and he also did the police station and had a character in there that looked very much similar to him, and I think this is him in this set as well. He's got a slight beard and he's got his flat cap, which is something that he always wears. So he's managed to put himself in the set again. There's the cap. There's the hair, the other person, it's a brown cap. Probably see it in a minute. Let's build the other person while we're waiting. So we've got some tan legs, nice orange top. He's got a cookie in his hand. Some glasses and grey hair. This one's got a squeegee for cleaning the windows, and I still can't see the cap. There's the cap. I'm blind. Oh, there it is. So then we've got the cap as well for that window cleaner. I'm just going to add these to the front again for now. Then for the window cleaner, it's going to be hanging from the roof. We've got one of these pieces here. We're going to put a trans blue actually, water tile there, some water that's spilt. Then add a 2x4 plate here, and then a 1x2 with a bar on each end. We'll then add another quarter tile, and then we'll add that together to make a little puddle forming inside. Here's a little cradle that's starting to form. Make sure these are pushed in properly. These up. Then with that in place, we're going to add a 1x2 brick to one end. And then we put a 1x2 and a jumper tile at the other end. By our puddle. Then into the bars each end, we're going to stick these black handle pieces. For the rope, that's going to attach. So we're going to use a rope, it's going to use something else. Then we're going to add a red bucket. There's the red bucket for the handle piece. Handle piece going on. That goes on the jumper tile on this side by the splash of the bucket, and then we've got a red and a yellow lever. It's going to be used to control the cradle going up and down. So just on that end. Then we're going to actually attach the mechanisms now that are going to attach this to the building. So we start with our handle piece. We're going to do two of these. So handle piece with a handlebar going in. Then we have a new piece which I've not seen before, which is this right angled handle with a clip on it, which I think this is probably new for this set, I might be wrong, I've seen it before. Then we add another handle into that, just the right angle drop from the roof, and the 1x6 rod goes into that with a clip at the end. And then we can clip each of these to our ends of our cradle, like this. And then actually we just go straight to the set. And if you remember, on the top we added these clips to the roof. So there's a clip here and that clip there. And we can just attach these directly to the roof now, so it can hang down. Of course we can stick our window cleaner in the cradle too, so that's been added there. I'll go to the wide camera so you can see it. So this is the cradle now in place, so our window cleaner is cleaning the windows. Next up we're going to build the tree. It's going to sit outside, so for the tree we get a Technic cylinder in reddish brown. Can add a pin with a stud in the end into the bottom there. Then we're going to add a Technic pin into that with a cross section longer there. Then we get two of these pieces that need to go in. Like that. We get another Technic cylinder, and we do the same thing again with a pin with a stud in the ends, and a longer pin. Where's the longer pin? Black. Ooh, goes in there, and again just feeds through what we've already just added in. Like this. and we're going to add a connector in reddish brown on top. Then we get one of these connectors with a hole in it. We're going to add a tonic pin into the nut hole, and we're going to add another one to it. So we'll then go into the top of our connector there. Oh, the changeover. Then we get another connector, another one of these pieces. This time we stick a pin with a stud in it. Oh, well, screw that stud across somewhere. So that goes into here. This goes front ways like this. Then we're going to add a cylinder to a pin. Goes into a cross connector. One goes on here. And we do another one. Goes on the other side as well. Different heights forming here now. And we've got these tusks that are going to come out. They'll branch off in different directions. Oh, I can get these things in today. That goes in there and in there. There's our tree forming. Then we get our pink leaf, our first one. We're going to add one of these white stems into it. It's going to go into one of these 1x1 rounds with a bar in it. Then we're going to get two more shoots. This time we're going to add some pink flowers into them. And that's going to go on the end too. It's going to stick into that pin like that. Add that down there. And we get a larger pink leaf, and we get a brown handlebar with a bright pink 1x1 round this time. That's going to go into the centre of our larger leaf, and then we're going to add 3 smaller pink leaves to it. Goes on there. In fact, we're going to do 2 of these. So I'll do the other one now, one here. Then we get 7 of those white shoots, and we're going to add the pink flowers in. Be 7 for each of the leaves, but I'll do 1 to start with, and then we'll do the other 7 again in a minute. So from here we're just going to push these through where the leaves connect. And get one there. Yeah, to be honest, no, they've got them on the instructions in certain places, but sometimes freestyling is the way to go. Got that one there, and we get another 7. Seven. Again, just put them through where the leaves are connecting to start with. another set, and then these are going to go onto the ends of our tusks and branches. That's it for the tree. So then if we bring this back in, it's going to sit. If you remember, ages ago we built this at the front. Let's move this worker out of the way. That should fit into here. And it does. So that's the tree. Well, I'll put a bench just in front of that. I'll show you the tree just on the wide. Oh, just knock the French dog off. Yeah. So on the wide camera, the trees is forming in there. So now we're going to stick a bench at the front as well. 1x6. Put it there. We're then going to get some 1x2s rounded ends with some with some clip pieces. One. There's two. We go one stud in over from each side, like this. Then we get a 1x6 tile. We're going to add the 1x2 with the handle pieces on. Two lots of those on. Clip here. Put one stud in on each side. My bad. Clip these in here. Then we're going to add a 1x6 at the front. And then we're going to add a letter that someone's left on the bench. Just there like that. So there's our little bench. This is going to go over the front here. Again, just need to move some of our figures out of the way. It's going to sit on these two studs here. Cool. Yep, there we go. So there's a bench. We also need to put a letterbox next to that. So we've got one of these red containers. And we're going to stick some 1x2 modified into the top. Ouch. And the bottom. Just like that. My finger there. Ouch. And that's going to sit on these jumpers here. Next to the bench, and of course we actually do need to finish the railings off. So I can't see here, but there was a 1x3 here gap where we didn't put any railings in. So it's the same technique, 1x3 rounded with the arrows, spears going down. It's going to go in front of our tree now. It's easier said than done. Ooh. Let's take these out first. Stick that in there. That railing goes across there, and then to finish this off, we have our lamp post, standard issue with a stem minifigure head and a white dish, goes on the ends, and also to add, we're going to add 3 lots of flowers. Stars on, then blossoms forming. I don't have a lot of shoots left. What do I need to put these shoots? I'll add to the tree. I've got the white shoots, but I've got no pink flowers. So we'll have that. We've also got 2 birds. They're going to be on the floor and they're going to be pecking at a cookie. So again, I'll move some of these people out of the way. So in front of the bench we've got these 3 studs, so one of them is going to have a cookie on it, and then the other 2 is for the birds to be pecking at it. It's nice to see the birds. not in a tree. And then these other studs here, got some blossom on the pavement, and also one over there as well. So I think that's it. So that's it complete. What I do want to do though is go back and quickly add some shoots, which I've got loads of, to the, tons of these. So I'm just going to add to the tree some just plain white shoots with no pink leaves. He dropped it. So just added all of those white shoots I had left. Put them on the bench, and then you can do a wide camera now so you can see what it looks like. So this is it completed now. You can see from the front all the minifigures stuck to the front actually, apart from the dog which is around the back. The window cleaner up the top there, the tree's all in place now, the railing's going all across, standard lampshade or lamp post we always have, and you can see some of the flowers on the floor as well as the pigeons or the birds eating the cookie. And then when you come around the back, as we saw before, you've got the French bulldog down there looking for bones, drain pipe goes all the way up with some flowers growing, telescope at the top, you've got the entrance there to the curator office, and then of course you can take the different levels off to take a closer look inside. So that's the main. Here you can see from this angle what it looks like from the front. It's very heavy, it's really good. The skylight was a particular highlight, all of the roof detail actually in terms of how they've done that with the 10X, and this sloping bit was really good. And then you can see all the details at the front as well, really nice with all the minifigures out the front. And then around the back, just from this angle you can see it. You can see the drain pipe coming down. It's not too much as usual. And the French bulldog. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Of course, we've finished the set now, so if you enjoyed it, do hit that like button so I know that you enjoyed the stream. And join me next Sunday at 2 o'clock, and we'll be picking up the next voted set in the poll, which is actually the Chinese Lunar New Year family reunion. So we'll be doing that, and then probably after that, I probably won't do a poll for the next build because I probably want to get on and do the Ferrari Daytona, because I've had that for a while and it's not getting very good votes, but I want to get it built, so I might do that afterwards, or I might do a couple of small builds in between, like the Polaroid camera as well. So keep an eye out for the channel and join me next weekend to find out what we're going to be doing. But next weekend we're definitely going to be doing the family reunion, so join me at 2 PM for that, and keep an eye out for the channel when I'll be putting that stream up, and you can get your notifications turned on for that. As always, enjoy your weekends, whatever you're doing. Hopefully it's fun and it involves Lego in some shape or form, and you can join me next weekend at 2 PM Greenwich Mean Time for the family reunion. Until then, stay safe and I'll see you next week.